So taking a moment perhaps to move, stretch your body, maybe easing the shoulders. And if we can soften through the body and make ourselves 10% more comfortable than we thought we were. And taking a moment to feel where the body is connected with the earth. Finding those contact points where your body meets the earth. The sense of having landed here in this space, in this body. And taking a few deeper breaths. And with every out breath, seeing if we can allow that feel of gravity in the body to come into our awareness as we let go of where we're holding on a little bit more and a little bit more. As we bring our attention to the feel of this body, supported by the earth, surrounded by infinite space. And just paying any last minute attention to our posture. If we're sitting, maybe feeling a bit more length in the spine, softening shoulders. And if we're lying down or resting back, just feeling your body being held by the earth. And our intention for this practice is to bring to mind moments of joy, noticing how they feel as we recall them, and allowing them to absorb into our being. And let's bring to mind the benefit that this might bring. By enabling the power of positive thoughts. So let's begin in our usual way with our settling, grounding, resting as we ease ourselves into this practice. Finding the breath moving somewhere in your body. And just for a moment exploring the feel of the breath as the body breathes itself. And you might notice where you can feel the breath in the body. Is it down in your belly? Is it in your rib cage? Or is it in your chest or even your throat? Where can you feel this breath? And feeling the movement of your body as your body breathes, maybe with a curiosity, as if you've never noticed before. And then gradually beginning to draw the breath deeper into the body for a little longer, feeling it go all the way down to the belly. And then releasing the breath for a little longer than usual. And then gradually adjusting the in-breath and the out-breath so they become the same length, but a rhythm that feels comfortable for you. So we might like to use counting to help us with this, maybe breathing in for a count of 3 or 4. And out for a count of 3 or 4. As we begin to breathe the body, what does that feel like? Feeling your body breathing in, feeling your body breathing out. And if you prefer, you might just like to say to yourself, I can feel my body breathing in. I can feel my body breathing out. Following the breath, noticing if any thoughts tempt us away from this present moment, the experience of breathing the body, recognizing there's nothing wrong, and gently guiding the mind back to the present moment with the feel of the breathing, of the counting, the phrases we're using. And paying perhaps a little more attention to the feel of the body as it releases the breath. Noticing how the body kind of subtly relaxes a little as we breathe out. And seeing if we can use this softening effect to relax the body even more with every out-breath. And then noticing how it feels as we let go of breathing the body. Noticing that transition as the body knows what to do and begins to breathe itself and finds its rhythm in the way it's been doing since the moment you were born. Noticing the rhythm that your body settles back into, the feel of the body breathing itself. And then expanding our awareness into the feel of this body this morning, opening to the sensations across this whole body. Maybe softening through any stronger sensations with the out breath. Becoming aware of all the sensations, and the stronger sensations like pressure or tightness in the body, all the way through to the softer sensations and the subtle sensations. Bringing a curiosity to how it feels to be aware of this human body that we're experiencing right now. And we might notice any attitudes we might have towards the body. And seeing if we can soften through that too. Aware of this breathing body in this moment with all its sensations. And expanding our awareness even further into this present moment experience by becoming aware of all our senses. As information comes to us from the world around us, through our eyes, our ears, noses, the skin. Seeing if we can just allow ourselves to be in our experience. Without analysing or translating all this information that comes to us. And we just allow it to be there in our awareness without having to do anything with it. And then we might like to just get a sense of our mood this morning, checking in how we feel. And maybe noticing any layers of emotion that are present for us, making up our mood. How is it to be in this moment as we invite the body to rest a while with the unconditional support of the earth, surrounded by infinite space. Inviting the mind to rest in the body a while. Held, supported. And introducing a support for our practice, a little anchor to help us remain in the present moment as a place to come back to if the mind drifts. So perhaps feeling the breath in the body once more and placing a gentle attention there. As we rest in our present moment experience. No right or wrong way to feel. Just allowing our experience to unfold in its own way. And as we begin our taking in the good practice, I invite you to bring to mind a recent moment that's made you smile or feel a little flicker of joy. And this doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be your morning cup of coffee, could be the feel of sunshine, birds singing. Just something small that's happened recently where you noticed a smile or a feeling of joy come to you. So inviting this memory in of a moment recently that you're aware you enjoyed. And noticing how it feels to recall this memory. How it feels to recall that feeling of a smile entering your being. What does a smile feel like? And noticing how perhaps it felt at the time when you were enjoying this moment. And how it feels now to recall this moment. This moment of a smile. Something joyful, no matter how small. And seeing how it feels to allow this feeling of this moment of joy to become stronger, brighter with every breath, as if the breath is fueling this moment. So we're allowing it to linger a while, this feeling, and allowing the breath to fuel this feeling, this memory, this moment. Every in-breath becomes brighter, stronger, in whichever way that's manifesting for you. And with every out-breath, it begins to spread, begins to fill the body. It's a bit like blowing on the embers of the fire, and suddenly the flames become brighter And then we begin to feel the heat from the fire as we allow it to warm us up. So in the same way, we're allowing this little moment of a smile or joy to become brighter, stronger, and we're allowing it to fill us up. Imagine it's filling up the body all the way from the toes to the crown of the head, filling every crevice, every cell. And it's as if this feeling of joy or a smile becomes like a soothing balm, soothing any wounds in the body as it fills us up. Remembering there's no right or wrong way to feel. Just opening for the opportunity to be filled up with a moment of joy as we allow this to continue to grow and strengthen and brighten until it fills our whole being, fills our energetic body, fills our emotional body, soothing. As we just spend a moment relaxing, absorbing, as if we're just bathing and savoring this moment as we're filled up with this tiny moment of joy that we've allowed to flood our being. And just spending a few moments resting here with that feeling of being filled up, bathing in this feeling, absorbing it into our being. As if we're resting in the warm rays of sunshine, or surrounded and filled with a soothing balm. What's it like to give ourselves permission to rest with the feeling of a smile or a moment of joy? And let's just take one more step with this moment of joy that's filled our being. Imagine it's overflowing now. We're so filled up, it begins to overflow. And let's begin to share this feeling of joy with each other. The feeling of a smile. Imagine we're all connected here in this space, that we're sharing our little moment of joy or our smile. Noticing how it feels to share. And also noticing how it feels to open, to receive the smiles and moments of joy from others. And together, let's take our combined moments of joy and send them out into the world, in the hope that, like little seeds of joy, might be planted in every living heart. With the wish that this might grow, so that there might be peace in this world. And allowing this little memory of something joyful to dissolve into your heart, knowing it's there any time you wish to recall it again. It's only a thought away. And just coming to rest. Sense of nothing to do, nothing to achieve. Letting go. Just resting. Taking a moment to gently bring yourself back as you move, stretch your body, open to your senses. And the invitation now is to just spend the next 15 minutes just having a break from sitting and the screen, maybe moving your body in your own way, going for a little walk around the room. Or if you are able to go outside, or you have a window where you can see the sky or some trees, maybe just taking yourself to that place and seeing if there are any little, could be birds, could be trees, could be just seeing the sky, something that feels joyful that might make you smile, and seeing how it feels to bring that into your daily life, even if you go and make yourself a cup of coffee that you would like, or whatever it is. Just spending the next 10 minutes or so, seeing if you can bring that practice into daily life. So that's the invitation. So be back here at 10:15 for another sitting practice. I'll see you in a minute. So taking a moment to land back in this space with the feel of your body. And taking a few deeper breaths to settle into this body and to this moment. Allowing yourself to breathe out any unnecessary tension or stress your body might be holding. And if it feels comfortable for you, placing a hand on the heart, or maybe feeling the hand on another part of the body that feels comforting or soothing. Feeling the gentle touch of your hands. The warmth of your hands. Still allowing a space for you to feel those sensations. As we set an intention to bring a loving awareness to the breath and to ourselves. We can leave the hands there or bring them back anytime we wish, or allow the hands to rest in the lap. As we bring awareness now inside the body and allow ourselves to feel the sensations in the body right now. We might notice sensations that feel like vibration or pulsing, tingling maybe. Just opening to allow ourselves to feel what we feel. And there might be some particular sensations that we notice at the feel of the ground beneath us. An awareness of any tension held in the body. Allowing any sensations to just be there. Allowing for this moment to feel what it feels. This is what it means to have a human body, to experience this body, to be alive. And as you feel your body, beginning to notice your breathing. Feeling your breath moving somewhere in the body. Allowing yourself to feel it where you can feel it most easily. Maybe this might be the nostrils, might be sensations in the chest. Maybe you feel it in your whole body. The way your body moves as you breathe in and breathe out. And allowing this to be very simple. Allowing your awareness to go to where you can feel the breath most easily. Feeling your body breathing in. Feeling your body breathing out. Noticing how this being breathes. The rising and falling of the breath. And noticing how it feels to incline towards your own body and your own breathing. Feeling the body breathing on its own. And it's likely the mind might wander from time to time. So maybe bring in a curiosity to where the mind went, if it drifted away. And then gently guiding it back to feel breathing again. And doing this with a gentleness and a kindness, as if we were training a puppy to stay. Aware of the rhythm of the breath. Noticing the soothing rhythm of the breath. Rising and falling like the movement of the sea. Continuously like waves. And noticing how the in-breath is continually nourishing and filling us with oxygen. Alive and full. And noticing the soothing, letting go on the out-breath. Relaxing. Nourishing in-breath. Relaxing out-breath. And is it possible for us to appreciate the breath? Allowing yourself to feel the whole body breathe. Allowing your whole body to be rocked and caressed by the breath, soothed by the movement. Allowing your whole being to be caressed by breathing. Giving yourself over to the breath. Becoming the breath. Being the breath. Being breathing. What's it like to let go and become the soothing rhythm of the breath? If the mind wanders, nothing wrong. Just being curious. And then coming back to resting in the breath and the rhythm of the breathing body. letting go, being, breathing. Nothing to do, nothing to achieve. Allowing ourselves to rest a while, rocked and soothed by the rhythm of the breath. The soothing rhythm of the breath is always there. Whatever we do, we can come back to connect with it anytime we wish. Noticing the feel of the body, noticing the feel of the earth beneath us. Allowing yourself to feel what you feel. No right or wrong way to feel. Everything is perfectly okay just as it is. And seeing how it feels to give ourselves permission to just rest here in silence with the rhythm of the breath. Taking a moment to notice any benefit you feel from your practice. For giving yourselves permission to rest well. Noticing how that feels. And allowing it to absorb into your whole being. Like a soothing balm. Maybe placing a hand on the heart once more, feeling the soothing touch of the hands on another part of the body that feels comforting or soothing. As we offer ourselves a gesture of kindness, just for being human. We might have the wish that others may benefit from our practice too. That it ripples out in ever-widening circles to touch the hearts of all beings. And allowing the sound of the bell to gently, slowly bring yourself back. So we have a break now for 30 minutes. Choden will be back on this link for another practice. Or you can join Faye for some mystical poetry on the other Zoom link A. So thank you so much for practicing with me this morning.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Jackie. That was lovely.
It was a nice break away from the screen with sunshine. I'll see you later.